Alrighty, Ruin, good to you and all my nobody's not watching out there. I just said to me, let's go get sad, and like, come back and, oh wait, do I have to load? Actually, wait, no, I'm already here, I'm cool. Let's go get sad and play the thing. So, of the two people I have the option to show my shit to, Monica, it's like, let's go with Natsuki. Hey, Pint Size, what you got? What's up? I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair that I shower mine with her first. ... Question mark. You really do enjoy your punctuation, don't you? Oh no, the music. Oh my god! Whoa. What just happened? Wait, hold on. What? Hold on, everyone just, including me, everyone just sit down. I'm still seated. What the fuck just happened? Didn't your eyes just explode out of your face? And just kind of like bounce away very casually. Okay. Alright. You know, I shouldn't be surprised. I should just water off a duck's back. You have your eyes. Everything's fine. You know what? Everything's fine. I'm hallucinating. Just Elohim hallucinating. Check that song out. And the artist, or they, or however they pronoun, they're super cool. Like the music, they're super cool. It's all sorts of interesting and all the right ways. And yeah, I like them. Moving on. Technique. If you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. Well, I mean, your eyes, look, I'm not the one that just, like, had my eyes just be like, deuces, and just, I'm gonna bounce. Alright, I'm gonna head out of your skull. And they just, like, so, I didn't do that. But you seem fine, so I'm just gonna let it roll. Because I don't see them on the ground rolling. So, we're gonna move on. What? Harsh. Oh, that's weird. I actually said that to somebody today. Just like it was a comment. Just one word. Just one reply somewhere. Just that one word. And I don't normally do that. So that's weird. Because it's not like I say that a lot. That's weird. Anyway, moving on. What do you expect? What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Well, I expect you to give me maybe the benefit of the doubt. Maybe not expect it, but it would be nice. If you respected me enough to give me the benefit of the doubt. Not expect it or believe it. Just offer me the opportunity. Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not really sure what I think about anything at this moment, but, no? I'm not a writer! And look, it's my second or third day, I don't even know anymore. Time is lost on me. I'm not sure what's going on, and you seem fine despite the fact that you just sort of... Okay, yeah. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? I feel like these are valid points. Again, ma'am, this is a Wendy's. This is my second day. Please be patient with me. I'm sorry for calling you Pint Size? I don't know. Your name is hard to remember. I'm bad with names. If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Okay, that was sort of passive-aggressive attack there, my guy. Wrong move. Well, I'll take poor life choices for 200, Alex. Like, that's just not... You should have said that. And more punctuation, but very aggressive. Great. You know, next time her eyes pop out, they might come flying at you. I don't know, dude. Let's not see what happens here. I don't want to, but I'm tisk. See what happens. Let's move on. Painful to think about? Oh, dude. Come on, man. You're making me not like you. More punctuation. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I mean, it worked, I guess, so I can't be that mad at myself. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. That is a phrase that I say pretty frequently. I'm like, that's fair. Fair enough. You know, like, I'll take it. Well, teach their own, I guess. Also, another thing that I say pretty frequently. You know, like, you know. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. I don't know why I gave her this, like, Valley Girl sort of vibe, but... So again, I think it's the same one as it was before. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I actually thought, the first time I thought it was actually pretty deep and interesting. This time less so. Now I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just like, trying to read deeper into it, like E M C Ho Chep let's move on. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because, again, your logic is impeccable and irrefutable. There's no debate. That one word, you say because with an exclamation point at the end of it, it's a death sentence. It's a tiny net. It's a net and it's tiny. It's a death sentence. You know, it's leech seed, Gen 1. No getting around it. It's just, you win. Okay, are you happy? You win. I concede defeat. You have won the debate. Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Seriously? Seriously. Well, and stuff doesn't help you be taken too seriously. Seriously, seriously, seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. So you really just really like punctuation. Cool. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. That's what she said. Not really. I don't feel like that. I mean, I guess that could apply, but I'm not sure how that could apply in a lot of ways, and some of them good, some of them bad. So we're just gonna move on. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. Okay, a little weird twist there. So I decided to write about it. Oh, okay. That's a different take than last time. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. So you actually do think about it. And if you do make it simple, properly done, it can have greater weight because it is a... Yeah, I'm not going to go into it. She's right. I'm just going to agree with her. Like, in no sarcastic manner. She's correct. You are correct. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. So, see, and that is, you know, again, well played. That's, you know, that is a technique, a style, a choice. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. Now I'm doing ... How do you like that? I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Yes, take your one fang fucking tsundere pose superiority stand. Yes, be smug and overly proud of yourself. I'm glad you learned something. Yep. I think we all learned something valuable today. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? So you actively are, like, it's not just your body shape type. You're actively, like, a first year? Like, I wasn't really sure. Like, I don't know how old any of you are. Or even if we're in high school or middle school. I assume we're in high school. But Japan has its own thing, and then anime kind of does its own thing, and just because you look like a first year doesn't mean that you are. I mean, real talk. It's anime, dog. I ain't gotta explain nothing. You could be like a 1,000-year-old vampire or some shit, or just a middle-aged mother who's just very small. Although you wouldn't necessarily be in school. But it could be like Strangers with Candy that no one's gonna... No, that doesn't sound right at all. No one's gonna know that show. That was such a forgettable show. I liked it, but we'll just go with the "Hello, fellow kids" meme, and that's the closest. Just go with that. We'll go with that. Go with that one. Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I really don't care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? I wonder, should I choose Monica or there's Monica? But then again, I could choose Monica. But I do need to weigh my choices because also I've got to consider Monica. You know what? I thought it over, and against my better judgment, I think I'm going to gamble it. I'm going to go with the risk. I'll choose Monica. Why am I like this? Alright, let's see, Monica. What you think? Hi, Technique. Having a good time so far? Like, I'm making the best of it. You have been the worst part of my day a couple times. What happened to the eyes? I feel like you're responsible, question mark. But I also don't want to bring it up because I don't want it to happen again. So, never mind. I don't want to think about Sayori. I just made myself sad, and I don't... Again, you were the worst part of my day a couple times. So we're going to move on and not think about that. We're just going to push that down. We're just going to... Not denial. We're just going to... It's in the past, and this is now. So I'm having a good time so far. I'm making the best. Okay. We'll go with the, what was it? High school Spanish, old school words they don't use. SCSC. It's like, it's so. It's like, it's so outdated. People don't say that. I still remember it only because of that. SCSC. Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like activities or things we can do better, well, maybe don't socially pressure my best friend into self-termination. Or whatever creepy voodoo magic bullshit thing you just did to pint-sized eyes. Because they went back in, but it was still distressing for me. And I'm worried for Yuri because she has left my general peripheral, which means that you could be making bad things happen for her, and I like Yuri, so please don't, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna. So those are my suggestions. Do I put that in a little box or on a card, or just say, because I feel like if I say it to you, you're just gonna like do an evil cackle laugh, and then I burst into flames, and I just restart, and I shouldn't have said anything. That'll teach me. I'm gonna learn today. I'm always listening. Always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? No, I am. I am afraid of you. I feel like I'm supposed to be. And that's what you want. So, yeah. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Your hand looks like it was created by artificial intelligence. Like you have the right amount of digits, but it still just doesn't look right. She's like, and you're on fire now. That's a paddling. That's a spontaneous combustion. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm much settled in. It's like, oh yeah, no, yeah, I have that amnesia. New game amnesia. Woo! Haha, woo! Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Technique. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? I don't want to look into that or think about that. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. I feel like everything you say has deeper meaning, and I should be more concerned. You are literally like Chekhov's gun. You're just the embodiment of it. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. It's like I ate a good meal, like, Good job, Technique. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's like, actually, if I recall correctly, the poem I wrote was, I almost 100%, I had like 2 misses on Yuri. For my first poem, that's pretty fucking good. In my opinion. Allegedly. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Wink. I feel like you don't know how winking works. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. Is that a threat, ma'am? Are you, like, subtly threatening? I mean, you're always subtly threatening, but, like, is this more like a direct, subtle threat? She spent so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. It sounds like one of those things where you're gonna go all Black Mirror, like, you're gonna trap her inside of her own mind, and it sounds fun and good and better, but it's not. It just goes Twilight Zone. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. Please don't be mad. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. Okay. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Look, you can't hear me, so I'm gonna say this, but nobody's listening anyway, but she can come on a little strongly as much on me as much as she wants. I just want to save her from your wrath. What happened with the eyeballs, man? I didn't imagine that. I don't want it to happen again, and I'm glad she has her eyes, but please don't. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, giggity, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. No, social battery runs out. I declared that previously. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Honestly, it's probably better that you were not here, because at least that didn't happen to your eyes and you didn't have to see it. I don't know the range or scope of her abilities. I don't know if you have to, if it's like I don't know what her powers are. They're not very well defined. I don't know if you have to be there or you have to listen to her or there has to be direct interaction. So far it seems as though the direct interaction is required. Like, I assume she was in the room and was able to look at Pine Size and was like, eyeballs, out, back in. And I assume she talked to Sayori, so, and she sort of used her, dominance, command power, and that's how that played out, as much as I don't want to think about it. Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more than glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Yes, please. Yes, sir, may I have another? Don't worry, I'm not very good. No, I know, you're actually quite evil, but, as far as poetry goes, that's not a big deal to me. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Okay, alright. So that's a thing. That's what I read. Cool. Alrighty. Woo. Cool. You sound healthy. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. I feel like that you're saying more there. So maybe you're like, it's like D&D or something where you like, there's a verbal component to your spells. She's a witch! Burn her! I'm confident she does not weigh the same amount as a duck. I will build a bridge out of you. Bitch, I will make you into a meat dragon. No. No, I will not. That will just make you more powerful. Also, I can't be sure that you're an orphan, and you can't just, you know, use any meat for a meat dragon. And again, that would probably just like Star Wars when Obi-Wan goes down, just like, you strike me down, you will just make me more powerful. I'll be more powerful than you can possibly comprehend. It's like, didn't really actually work so great for Obi-Wan, but I think it would not stop you. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I mean, those were your words. Like, we're in literature club. Get a dictionary if you're not sure that's the right word. I feel like the revelation is more the proper word rather than epiphany, because revelation is sort of relates to biblical and a sort of creepy, crazy scariness, and that feels more appropriate. But that's just my opinion. If you're thinking of what I think you're thinking of, which I can't say that I know that you're thinking. Again, some chick's eyes just popped out and then popped back in. It's a sick, sad world, man. I don't know. It's a mad world. Why am I still wearing this stupid man suit? I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Okay. You like that phrase, the coming on strongly. I'm much more into Yuri coming on strongly on me, to me, at me, for me, whatever, than you. You scare me. You're like some sort of eldritch abomination in a schoolgirl outfit, uniform, and your green eyes are very pretty, but beneath them lies great evil and mysterious power, and I'm still trying to figure out exactly how it works. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Yeah, let's give it a few days before shit gets really hitting the fan in this. So it's like, yeah, just simmer down now. You don't need to be gouging optical stuff. Yeah, it's not necessary. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh, we can't miss that. After all my save files are gone from the last time, so I can't go back. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Again, sounds like a subtle threat to Yuri, but okay, let's see where you're going with this. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Are you telling me that I can't make it perfect enough? Like, there's an achievement for each of you, I think. It's not like a hidden thing, so I'm pretty sure I can do it. But maybe you don't want me to? Maybe if I do... I don't know with you, man. I don't know. I just don't want you to hurt anyone. And I know that's not... You're not gonna not hurt anyone. You're gonna do what you do. So we'll see how that goes. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Is the speed at which I do it significant? Are they keeping track of that? Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. Most modern pens don't do that. Not like now, but okay. Or ballpoints anyway. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Yes, very chipper, casual, creepy. That's my advice.